welcome to episode 1 of Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts. This week's topic is Acromantula. So I'll be getting my information from the book, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, of course, and I will also be using my phone for some information. So the Ministry of Magic classification for Acromantula is a 5. Now a 5 means known wizard killer / impossible to train or domesticate. Someone should really tell Hagrid that. And as an extra little funny bit I thought in the book has been annotated by Ron Weasley and he has put 9 extra X's because of his fear of spiders. So the Acromantula is a monstrous 8-eyed spider capable of human speech. It originated in Borneo, where it inhabits dense jungle. Its distinctive features include the thick black hair that covers its body, its leg span which may reach up to 15 feet, its pincers which produce a distinctive clicking sound when the Acromantula is excited or angry, and a poisonous secretion. The Acromantula is carnivorous and prefers a large prey. It spins dome-shaped webs upon the ground. The female is bigger than the male and may lay up to 100 eggs at a time. Soft and white, these are hard as beach balls. The young hatch in 6 to 8 weeks. Acromantula eggs are defined as Class A non-tradable goods by the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, meaning that severe penalties are attached to their importation or sale. This beast is believed to be wizard bred, possibly intended to guard wizard dwellings or treasure, as is often the case with magically created monsters. Despite its near-human intelligence, the Acromantula is untrainable and highly dangerous to wizard and muggle alike. Rumours that a colony of Acromantula has been established in Scotland are unconfirmed. And then again, a little funny bit. There is a cross on unconfirmed, and it says, confirmed by Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. So that's what Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them says. The only known Acromantula in the films is Aragog, but in the books we do learn a little more about Aragog's family. The fangs contain highly toxic venom, valued at 100 gallons a pint in 1996. So if you remember the Half-Blood Prince book / film, Professor Slughorn, when we find out Aragog has died, and Hagrid wants Harry to go to the funeral, and he wants Ron and Hermione as well, Professor Slughorn's like going crazy, like Acromantula venom is really, really valuable. And in the films we have this funny bit where he breaks off one of the spider's legs or fangs. I'm not quite sure what he broke off, and he puts his vial underneath to get the venom. We know about Aragog primarily. And we know that Aragog was originally kept in a cupboard box in the school dungeon. Aragog was released into the forest by Rubeus Hagrid at about the time of the opening of the Chamber of Secrets. And the Chamber of Secrets, if you remember, the opening of it was originally Tom Riddle framed Hagrid, so everybody thought it was actually Aragog that was the monster, but as we know it was actually the Basilisk, which we will be talking more about in future episodes. During the third task of the Triwizard Tournament in 1995, an Acromantula was positioned close to the Triwizard Cup. Harry Potter and Cedric Diggory joined forces to defeat it, and this was cut from the movie. The acro means high or peak, and the mantula is from the English tarantula, obviously the spider. True to their name, Acromantulas are massive arachnids. Despite the name bearing a phonetic similarity to tarantulas, they actually appear more like wolf spiders. The 8 eyes of the Acromantula are used to symbolise the number 8 in the runic alphabet, which I actually didn't know until today. We do see more Acromantula in the various Harry Potter video games, if you've ever played those. The Basilisk, like we referenced before, is the worst enemy of all spiders. Spiders fear the basilisk that much that they don't even dare speak its name. I don't really think there's much more history or anything. With a lot of J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts, she tends to take different bits from different mythologies, different creatures from different mythologies. As we know, centaurs weren't entirely created for Harry Potter, and we'll be talking about centaurs again in a future Fantastic Beasts. The whole point of this series is in preparation for the film Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Do you think we will be seeing any Acromantula in the film? Maybe in Newt's case or somewhere else. We know that the setting's not quite appropriate because it does say Acromantula originate from Borneo, and obviously this film is in New York. So the setting's not really appropriate for Acromantula, but Newt might just have one. We shall see. There's not a lot of Acromantula merchandise around, but there is some things. So I know there is an Aragog plush, cuddly toy, whatever you'd like to say. There are some hard toys of Aragog. There are some figures. I think there's an Aragog Lego, but I'm not 100%. And I do have over there somewhere a candy web spinner, which is a box that makes sweets. And there is a spider, and I assume that's supposed to be Aragog, but it was before the films came out, so it's not a very good likeness. In terms of merchandise, you know, there is a little bit. I think that's all we really need to talk about. There's not too much information on the whole for Acromantula. So in future episodes we will be going a lot more in depth about different beasts where we can. We'll talk about the mythology. Acromantula, of course, are completely made up for the Harry Potter series, so there is no mythology. I hope you enjoyed this episode on Acromantula. So thank you ever so much for watching, and next week's episode will be on Nifflers. Now, we saw a Niffler in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them trailer, so it's very appropriate that we talk about it because we will be seeing a Niffler in the new film. So I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.